This is the Junior ROTC Cadet Creed. I am a proud Army ROTC cadet. I will always conduct myself, bring credit to my family, country, school, and Corps of Cadets. I am loyal and patriotic. I am the future of the United States of America. I do not lie, cheer, steal, and I'll always be accounted for my actions and deeds. I always practice good citizenship and patriotism. I work hard to improve my mind and strengthen my body. I will seek the manner of leadership and stand prepared to uphold the Constitution and American way of life. May God grant me the strength to always live by this creed.
I am a cadet in the Wichita Leadership Program. I'll be respectful at all times. I'll maintain a high standard of integrity. I'll wear my uniform with honor and pride. I'll take pride in myself, school, and community. I will strive to help my peers achieve success. I will participate in the leadership activities. I accept the leadership challenge. Hoorah.
Again, I'd like to thank you all for being here. I'm Cadet Colonel Zerrick Nance, and I have a little bit of a speech prepared here for you guys, and it's my duties as the Corps Commander and how JROTC has prepared me for my future. Good morning, Superintendent Thompson and guests. My name is Zerrick Nance, and I am proud to serve you and the cadets as the Corps Commander of 2018, USD 259. As the Corps Commander, my duty is to serve as the coordinator of cadets at large events such as the Veterans Day ceremony, which some of you may have attended, the Veterans Day parade, unfortunately canceled this year due to weather, and the annual Superintendent's breakfast happening right now. My goal in being in this position is to set the best example I can for other cadets by putting integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all that I do. These three core values, instilled in me by AFJROTC, thanks to Colonel George sitting over here watching me intently, have been and will continue to be the major guidelines that I will follow in life. Without this program, I would lack the leadership skills and amazing opportunities that it has provided me. An example of these many opportunities include Camp Konza, which is an Army camp, Camp Ashland, an Air Force camp, and flight school. Both camps, Konza and Ashland, have taught me how to be effective in situations such as a medical emergency, land navigation, drown proofing, and leading a mass group of people. These camps have provided me with the extra skills that can be applied both to everyday life and in emergency situations. Equipped with these skills, I have found that I have become an asset to my workplace, school, community, JROTC program, and soon-to-be career. With that being said, I bet you are all wondering what flight school is and how or why a high schooler was trusted with an airplane. This past summer, JROTC headquarters have provided me and 119 other Air Force cadets from all over the United States with the opportunity to earn our private pilot certificate, which is, private pilot certificate is the basic pilot certificate you can get, fly the little airplanes like the crop dusters you see flying around here in Kansas. The cost to complete this course, going through the classes and getting the flight time required to take the final test, which is absolutely dreaded. Us pilots call it, who what? Be nice. Okay, never mind. Going through the classes and get the flight time required to take the final test can cost anywhere from $8,000 to $20,000. This 2-month-long course at Liberty University in Virginia was both the best and the hardest thing that I have ever done. It was the best because I spent an entire summer studying and learning everything about the airplane I flew almost every day, the Cessna 172. It was the best because throughout the 2-month-long struggle, I gained experience, knowledge, and lifelong friendships through an extremely rare and unique opportunity provided to me again by AFJROTC headquarters and Colonel George. Can't forget Colonel George. Usually, college students spend 2 semesters to earn the same certificate at the same university I had attended. We had done it in about 60 days. This is why this program was the hardest thing I have done yet. The typical day consisted of waking up at 5:30, eating breakfast, as fast as you possibly can, of course, attending a 3-hour class or taking a morning flight, or both, eating lunch, then transitioning into another 3-hour class or taking an afternoon flight, or again both. After the bulk of the day we would wind down with dinner and a couple of hours of hitting the books before crashing on the couch and getting up the next day to do it again. It was baptism by fire, for sure. But because I completed it, I know now that I am ready for college and my career in the military. In conclusion, without AFJROTC, headquarters, the entire program, without all of you and Colonel George and Master Sergeant Summers, I would not be equipped with the tools and experiences to guarantee my success in my very new future. Thank you all for your time.
Good morning. I am Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Grant Harter, a senior at Southeast High School and current Deputy Corps Commander. What I have arranged for this morning is how JROTC has prepared me for the future and how it has prepared me for the future and how it has shaped my leadership abilities. There's one thing you need to know about JROTC. It produces leaders and citizens. Currently, our society is in dire need of quality leaders that have a burning desire to serve a people. JROTC is a part of the solution to this problem because the young men and women that it produces receive training and knowledge that are essential to being prepared for the future and being fit to lead and serve, including me. 4 years ago, I was indeed a follower, which was fine, but I wanted more, so I joined JROTC. I started out learning about everything from managing time to first aid to leading, which all led up to me being in charge of a platoon of 12 cadets as a junior to now being in charge of a battalion of over 170 cadets and becoming the Deputy Corps Commander. My duties as the Deputy Corps Commander have included preparing for and managing events such as this, attending other special events, and managing events, all along with my colleagues, of course. All these tasks have only strengthened my ability to lead, manage, and prepare for the future. Maintaining high expectations for myself and setting high goals have always been a must for me because I've always wanted to be more, do more, and influence more. JROTC has brought my eyes to light on what I want to do out of high school as well. I plan on joining the Armed Services and attending KU or WSU for aerospace engineering. And I also plan on continuing my path of honing my leadership capabilities by doing ROTC in college. Perhaps my greatest goal in life is to be the pinnacle of what a respected leader should be. Motivated, charismatic, influential, and confident, just to name a few. This goal of well-rounded leadership is still a work in progress, but no other program, club, or team has done more for me than JROTC. JROTC has almost certainly changed the course of my life in a positive way, and has changed what decisions I will make that will take me to the next chapter of my life leading to success. In conclusion, JROTC is the best program that teaches leadership and prepares young adults for life. It has affected my life and how I hold responsibility to influence others, and has helped me find my purpose and what I want to achieve. As Jim Rohn put it, leadership is a challenge to be something more than average. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Lynsey Fleming, and I am the Corps Command Sergeant Major for the 2018-2019 school year. Today, I will be talking about what my role as Corps Command Sergeant Major is and how JROTC has helped me in my life. My role within the Corps Command includes organizing and participating in color guards. I have had the amazing opportunity to participate in the color guard that was at Riverfest and command the color guard at the Veterans Day ceremony. JROTC has prepared me for my future in the following ways. I am able to manage my time more efficiently. I'm developing my leadership skills. For example, being in the role of Corps Command Sergeant Major for USC 259 and Sergeant Major for the Wichita North High Redskin Battalion has exposed me to a variety of challenging personalities and has taught me effective strategies for managing difficult situations. As I stand here today, I say to you, as parents, educators, and at one time a teenager like myself, that JROTC has saved my life. I cannot emphasize enough to each and every one of you the structure, core beliefs, sense of belonging, friendships, and my own sense of self that JROTC has given me. My wish for you, and not to be too dramatic, is for you to understand the importance and life-affirming purpose this program has instilled in me. My hope in standing before you today is to make you proud of the young woman I have become. The USD 259 Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps has been an integral part of my growth and development. And besides, my mom likes to hear me jingle jangle as I walk down the hall, and she likes my shiny silver cord, but her favorite thing is my belt. Thank you for your time and consideration this morning. I wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Cadet Sergeant Mia Moore, Commander of Junior Varsity Drill Team at Jardine Middle School. Today we have all gathered to celebrate the wonderful leadership program. With that being said, let me share with you how leadership has changed me as a student and a citizen. Before I joined leadership, I was such a small-minded person. I always followed, copied, mimicked, and even used some of my friends just to quickly make it throughout the day. A quote I can really relate to is, "You must be a good follower before you can become a good leader." Taking that quote into consideration, I no longer follow, I lead. I remember one of our drill meets, a commander had quit and the other one, she simply didn't show up. Being the more achieved person I am today, I had to stand up and become the new improved commander of Junior Varsity Drill Squad. Reminder, this all happened an hour right before the drill meet. I cannot be more thankful for that day. Another day I cannot be more thankful for is the day I decided to join AVID. For those who don't know what AVID is Advanced Via Individual Determination. It prepares you for college. Being accepted into this program shows how much I have changed. I know I can't go back even when looking back. I have reached the point of no return where I refuse to let myself fail. But leadership has not only improved me as a student, but also as a citizen. I not only try to improve my peers around me at school, but as well as outside of school. But most importantly, I share this knowledge with my family. If you were to ask any of my family members, they would tell you that every single day I come home and quote at least 2 things that Sergeant William has said during leadership. Because the things that I learned in leadership, they're so powerful and meaningful. Me and my mom have also tried to volunteer for things like the Humane Society or even the Lord's Diner. Anything we could get a better understanding of our community. But as a big sister, I am supposed to be a good role model for my little siblings. Leadership has not only given me the power to be able to push them forward with wisdom, because I refuse to watch them fail in life. I also understand what it's not like to have as much money or advantages as a person with more advantages. Leadership has given me the knowledge to not let that faze me. I also understand that you can't have just anyone teach you how to be a good leader. You must have someone who's wise, hardworking, and loves their job and is good at their job, which is why I would like to thank Sergeant Williams and everybody else a part of this great program. So thank you all once again.
Good morning. I'm Cadet Sergeant First Class Mariah Sims. I attend Christian McAuliffe Academy. I have been in the leadership program for 2.5 years, and I have achieved many things while attending CMA. Some of these achievements would be being voted best teammate, hardest worker, and getting the leadership award in cross country. Another achievement is getting principal's honor roll consistently. My future plans include graduating from high school and college, joining the Army, and becoming a police officer. The topic I was selected to speak about is how leadership instills pride in me and my school. I will briefly share with you 4 ways that leadership program instills pride in me. First is instilling discipline and integrity within me by making me a better person, a harder worker, and becoming more motivated. Being motivated is important, however, sometimes it's difficult to consistently show or do. Displaying discipline, integrity, bearing, grit, and consistent motivation allows me to serve as a good role model for others to follow. These leadership characteristics will be needed as I serve as a squad leader in my platoon. My prideful example will hopefully continue to improve my behavior and the ones around me. Another way the leadership program instills pride in me is by having me attend the Veterans Day ceremony at Century 2. Last year I participated in the Veterans Day parade. Unfortunately, this year's parade was canceled due to extreme cold weather. Participating in these events displays pride in me. It gives me and my peers an opportunity to celebrate and honor the veterans for sacrificing everything and doing something very meaningful for our community and country. I thank them for serving, for I wouldn't be where I am today without them. Thirdly, I am very proud to wear the leadership uniform and represent what it stands for. To me, the uniform stands for honor, achievement, and pride. I am proud that I have earned a senior enlisted rank and ribbons for my work within the leadership program. Earning these displays pride in me because, like my awards, they are my achievements. I have worked hard to get these achievements, and I am proud to wear them and have received them. Now that I've told you all how leadership instills pride in me, it is time to share with you how it instills pride in my school. CMA already has a lot of pride in what they have and do. The leadership program helps improve and create more than ever. A way the leadership program instills pride in my school is by building confidence. From confidence in our school colors to from teachers having confidence that their students will do great things. The leadership program can establish self-esteem within our school by recognizing students for their achievements like honor roll for academics and awards such as hardest worker for athletics. The leadership program gives my school and everyone in the program a chance to be involved, to be recognized, and to excel. I am proud to represent my school and the values and the mission the leadership program stands for in helping us become better citizens and career ready. In closing, I have shared with you 4 ways in which the leadership program has instilled pride in me and my school. It has made me a better person, which helps me be a positive role model in and out of school. I'm prideful for the opportunity to show respect for veterans who served and to wear the leadership uniform. The leadership program within our school helps me and my peers have more confidence and self-esteem. It gives us the opportunity to be recognized and excel. I am proud to represent my school and the values it stands for. Thank you for your time today.
Good morning. My topic today is how the leadership program has helped me. The leadership program has helped me to become a better person, student, and a citizen. As a 6th grader, I struggled with making the best choices and often found myself following students who misbehaved rather than leading. My grades and time in class suffered. The program has helped me to see how important good grades and positive behavior are each and every day. This year, I'm a 4.0 student, while in 6th grade, I had bad grades. I was not in the leadership program in 6th grade, but became a part of the program in 7th grade and have continued in 8th grade. The program has helped me open my eyes to what I was doing to myself to make my negative choices with school and so-called friends. I no longer get office referrals or tardy slips. I have learned these tools that will help me not only in high school but in life. I am definitely not the same student as I was a 6th grader. In leadership, we check our grades every Thursday. If we have D's or F, then we have to do push-ups. Almost everyone in my class has to do push-ups, but not me. I didn't realize how good that would feel, but I know now. The program is helping me to learn to tutor other students who need help or do not understand how to do their work. Now, when I see someone struggle, instead of ignoring them, I'm thinking of only what I need, or I see others who need a hand or even a friend. Before the leadership program, I would not have put myself out there to help others. I have learned that I can use my knowledge to help others make better choices and to understand what teachers are trying to teach them. By helping others, I am becoming part of the PBMS community in a positive way. When I help others, I can now feel part of something bigger and more important than my past behavior would have given me. The leadership program has taught me so many ways to improve myself, not only at school but at home. My family is proud of me. They don't get calls home about my grades or my behavior anymore. That makes me proud of how far I've come since 6th grade. The leadership program has helped me to believe in me and to see my true potential. I now believe I can achieve my dreams with dedication and hard work. I see a bright future for myself to the leadership program. Thank you.
First of all, push-ups, that sounds rough. Good morning and hello everybody. My name is Cadet First Lieutenant Ethan Grimm. I'm currently a senior at Northeast Magnet High School and serve as our program's operation officer. As some of you may know, I am the honorary cadet of the 2018 LET4 board. After I graduate, I plan on attending a military academy or traditional college and serving as an officer in any of the 5 outstanding military branches. To start off, I'd like to thank the Superintendent, Dr. Thompson, Colonel Hester, and the Corps staff for allowing me the opportunity to speak this morning. Having been involved in the JROTC program for 4 years, I can confidently say I've had some experience leading my peers. Personally, the best way I have found to lead, motivate, and inspire others is by simply treating others respectfully, the way I expect to be treated, and connecting with them on a personal level. I have found that those you lead will become enthusiastic and excited to be led by someone who is respectful, personal, and most importantly, human. Don't get me wrong, there's a time and place to light a fire under their feet, but in most cases, I find those I lead hold me in higher regards when there's a mutual understanding that failure and mistakes, although not preferred, will happen and can be used as learning opportunities. The JROTC program has given me excellent leadership opportunities both in and out of classroom environment. In the classroom, many activities are planned and led by us cadets. Outside the classroom, I have become more confident and comfortable in commanding a drill team and teaching new skills to fellow cadets. These leadership opportunities have allowed me and my fellow cadets to provide purpose, direction, motivation, information, and advice to ensure that good leadership is carried out long after we have moved on. Additionally, these experiences have helped me to mold my own personal leadership style and exposed me to new situations which have placed me out of my comfort zone. The best example I can provide for this is my transition to Northeast Magnet this year after previously attending Northwest for 3 years. Although I am truly grateful for the opportunities provided to me at Northwest, this transition allowed me the opportunity to contribute to the energization of the Northeast Magnet program, and I can sincerely say that it has probably been one of the best decisions I have made in my life thus far. I have no doubt that the cadets I have met in the program will become lifelong friends, and the knowledge I have picked up will be used in my everyday life. To conclude, I would like to say that the JROTC program has inspired me to pursue a military career so that I can improve the military and the lives of others in the country that I love. Thank you. Hoorah.
Good morning, Superintendent Thompson, Colonel Hester, and guests. I am proud to welcome you to the 2018 Superintendent's Breakfast. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Cadet Private Josephine Garcia. I am a Cadet Private and a Platoon Sergeant at Mead Middle School. As a cadet, I'm curious about what you think I would like to accomplish at this point in my life. Right now, I wish for people to be themselves. Today, I'm going to talk to you about why the leadership program benefits USD 259. Leadership teaches communication, knowledge about our nation, and self-discipline. Communication is key to a better, successful life. Everyone has the opportunity to communicate effectively, and the leadership program teaches us that. We have to rely on speaking with our bodies instead of spoken word. We have to rely on the knowledge of our teammates and commander for help. We learn how to communicate as a team and as individuals in the program. I feel like I have great communication, and I love working with others to help improve their communication. I was in both JV teams, and I was the commander for color guard. We relied on each other. I mainly relied on them at the practices. Shh, don't tell anybody. Another reason leadership is important to USD 259 is because we are taught more about our nation. Learning about our nation is important inside and outside of school. When we learn about our nation in leadership, we explore important pieces of history, such as history behind our country's flag. Major Harmon is an excellent teacher and is very knowledgeable when it comes to teaching us about our nation's wars, veterans, and more. I really enjoyed the history lessons she presents to us. I love learning about the flag because it's really important to me and to the veterans. The last reason leadership is important is because of self-discipline. A lot of kids struggle with self-discipline. Leadership class encourages us to use the perfect balance of discipline and courage. We discuss who our role models are and why we need self-discipline to help further us in life. Major Harmon is a great example to me of perfect self-discipline. She is one of my role models when it comes to leadership. I have great self-discipline. In conclusion, communication, knowledge about our nations, and self-discipline are things that can only be taught to us through leadership and school. Those key ideas encourage kids to stay in school and are reasons why leadership should be kept in schools. Thank you for attending this year's breakfast in celebration of our superintendents. If it wasn't for leadership, I would be without a strong sense of communication, a lack of knowledge about our nation, and less self-discipline. Thank you for your support. I would also like to congratulate V. Lido and Cassandra Anspaugh. They both go to my school, and they were the ones I was competing against. They both did great. Thank you.
Well, I don't know what to say after that. That was fantastic. First of all, I'd like to say I need to learn a few tricks from some of you, especially you, Matlock. I want to talk to you about those push-ups, because I have a few people on my team that I think need to do a few push-ups. But I'm not saying no names. I'd like to thank you all very much for coming together this morning to celebrate and acknowledge our JROTC and our Leadership Cadet Superintendent's breakfast and all of the great cadets and leadership students. Let's give them another round of applause. Our purpose today is simple. It is to learn more about the amazing JROTC and middle school leadership program that we have in our district, and to learn directly from the students who benefit in the investment that we make in you. However, the impact of today and the experience of our students have in JROTC and leadership is far from simple. Indeed, it is life-changing. Students, you are role models and inspirations to us all. JROTC command staff, including Cadets Nance from East, Garter from Southeast, and Fleming from North, you took on the tremendous responsibility of planning this event, and it was fantastic. You are where you are in this JROTC organization because of your leadership, your organization, and your speaking skills. Today, your instructors and Colonel Hester have empowered you to take on this tremendous task, and you exceeded it with flying colors. So congratulations, you guys. Let's give them a hand for the planning. Cadet Dilks from South, Cadet Matlock from Pleasant Valley, Cadet Grimm from Northeast. You stood before many of us, and you represented yourselves and your school with class and dignity and respect. And so I congratulate you on such wonderful words of inspiration to all of us. So let's give them a round of applause. I'd like for each of you to pause for a moment to think about someone who had made an investment in you when you were a young person. So let's all kind of take a moment and think of that person who has really made an impact on you. My earliest recollection of someone was my kindergarten teacher. Her name was Miss Garvey. And Miss Garvey, I can just remember lots of stories about Miss Garvey. She was such a wonderful teacher. And you think, well, how do you remember your kindergarten teacher? Because you know what? She still keeps in touch with me today. She and I were Facebook friends, we tweet, and we even have conversations. And see, my mother was a school teacher, and so my mother and her, they bowled together, and they just keep up with me. And she really continues to empower me and to dream and to believe and to achieve. And I hope that you guys will find someone that you can be a mentor to, someone that can look up to you, because you guys are really an inspiration to the students that are in your building. I mean, people look up to you. You guys look fantastic. You look really well. You speak very well. You talked about the leadership qualities that you all possess. And people look up to you when you behave in the manner in which you all behave. And I want you all to think about what kind of a role model you all could be to the young people or the students and your colleagues, some of you call them colleagues, that you have within your building. Because it's important that we continue to be good leaders and good role models within our schools. At this time, I would like, and I know he's going to get angry with me, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'd like to invite up Colonel Hester. Many of you may not know, but we have asked him to come out of retirement. And he graciously did that. I just want to thank him for caring about kids. There are, our school district is full of wonderful people who care about kids, and every time I think about all of the wonderful people, you come to the top of our list of people who really are an asset to our school district. And we just want to give you a round of applause and to thank you for all that you have done for the students and the lives that you've touched and all the students in the Wichita Public Schools. So let's give him a round of applause. That's right, let's stand up. Now, would all of our students that are here today, will you please stand up? All of the students, don't be scared, stand up. Yes, don't sit down yet. Yes, please look around at all these students. When we talk about our vision to empower students to dream, believe, and to achieve, and we are focused on our mission and our vision to prepare all kids to be students, I won't call you kids, young people, to be college and career ready, you are looking at why we do what we do. As a sign of our belief in the power to shape the future, please, please give us a round of applause for why we do what we do, and that is you, students. We're going to give you a round of applause right now. Students continue to make us WPS proud. Thank you very much.
I'd like to thank everyone again for coming out. It's been an amazing time this morning. This concludes our 2018 Superintendent's Breakfast. I'd like you all to have a safe trip back home to your schools and to your workplaces. Thank you again.